Hey guys, it's me Ty, and in today's video I am so excited to show you probably one of the largest projects here on this channel. Here in front of me I have a recreation of Starcourt Mall from Stranger Things Season 3. So without further ado, let's check this thing out. Hey special chickens, it's me Ty, and wow, I had no idea I would actually say that at the age of 16. But anyway, so do you guys ever remember this video I did a while back? I made a version of Starcourt Mall, but the only problem was I hadn't even watched Season 3 yet when I made this, so I honestly had no idea what the heck I was building. After watching Season 3 when it came out, I was like, you know what, I want to make a different version of Starcourt Mall, but a far more accurate one. So that's exactly what I have right here. So starting off, we have quite a bit of things to look at here, but I want to start with the front. We have almost like a little display area for our custom minifigures, which are featured in this MOC. And not to mention, I did enter this in the county fair and got Superintendent's Choice, but we're not going to talk about that. And also, we're not going to talk about the Mind Flayer that I made, which doesn't look... It looks no bueno, so yeah, let's not talk about that. For our custom minifigs, from left to right, we have Billy, Mike, 11, Max, Hopper, and the Russian Terminator. Continuing to the other side, we have Steve, Robin, Jonathan. Oh crap, I'm losing pace. We have Joyce, Lucas, and Dustin. Now going back to the actual MOC, the first thing I actually got started on when making this was this central portion here where people can lounge. We have the water fountain feature, we also have this plant box in the middle with the bench surrounding it and other benches, and we also have plants as well and these Roman style architecture columns, I guess you can say, that even trail up to the second floor. But anyway, the hard part about this was getting it to kind of dig into the ground a little bit, but it was worth it because it gives it a three-dimensional look. Surrounding that central portion, we just have tons of shops. So the first shop we have is probably the most simple one, and that is the Gap. It looks very simple. This is where Max and a few other people run through to escape the Mind Flayer. Now, I didn't include any brand logos, sadly, not because of copyright issues, but because I was actually lazy. But we do have a custom print for the Scoops Ahoy sign, and this was actually from Minifigs.me. And not to mention, a lot of these minifigures I'm displaying in this MOC are from Minifigs.me. So big thanks to them for providing a lot of these minifigs, and I will link all this stuff down below for you to check out. But anyway, this is a compressed version of Scoops Ahoy. I have a full version on my channel, which I will link down below, but I just wanted to compress this into a tiny little build so that we can get the gist of what this is. So personally, my favorite store for the bottom floor is definitely going to be Sam Goody. Now, I got a ton of reference when making this, especially from this clip right here, specifically for the storefront. So we see the neon lights represented by the purple tiles. We also have the geometric shapes through the window and tons of other details. It definitely has an 80s look, and I'm really happy by the way that turned out. And another part of the bottom floor that I really like is this car right here. Now, I forgot the name of the model. This is the one that 11 flipped onto the Pizzeria, which is right here. I want to give a big thanks to DeMarco Bricks and Wheels for showing me how to make this, because honestly, whoa, that was a weird voice crack. But for those of you who don't know me very well, I am absolutely trash at making cars. I don't know what would be better, sitting next to a wet dog for 3 hours or watching me build a car. Super nice car overall. Special shout out to that dude for that. Next up, we have the food court, and personally, this took me the longest amount of time to make because of all the angled walls. It was super disgusting to make, and it took so long, but it's so worth it by its appearance right now. The first thing we have is the Great Cookie, some sort of bakery. This is where Steve, Robin, Dustin, and Erica hid from the Russians. I was able to get a ton of reference for this, especially the shape of the sign, as you can see right there. We also have the baking trays in the back. Honestly, kind of craving a cookie now. Next up, we have the Pizzeria, but the problem is that 11 flipped the car onto this, So wow, thank you 11. I wasn't able to fully see it in detail, so I figured why not just, you know, kind of do it freestyle and make it my own design. So that's kind of what I did here. I just had to wing it. But anyway, we have the pizzas in the front. We also have 2 fire brick ovens, some various utensils for cooking and baking, and also in the back we have a little employee storage unit area for people to chillax and whatnot. So do you know how when a lot of stores close in the mall, they bring down these big metal bars behind the windows? Well, that's basically what I tried to impersonating here. This is a Radio Shack. I'm not sure if it was actually in the mall. I don't remember seeing it in the show. But come on, man, it's an 80s store. You gotta include it. We have some old school electronics in the back. We have a computer, telephone, and a TV. Just some basic stuff anyone would need. And last but not least, we have, I don't really know like what shop I could compare this to, but it's just some sort of little girl shop. Maybe Gymboree, but just for girls. You can tell with the colors, obviously. But anyway, just a cute little store. I never knew that me, a 16-year-old guy, would say the word cute. But anyway, continuing to the second floor now, not gonna lie. I really did rush a few of these shops because, honestly, I got probably about 10% reference when making this. Only 2 shops I actually remember seeing from the show up here, and the carpet I also got reference. But anyway, red carpet, and we also have the movie theater and the jazzercise, and that's basically it. But anyway, the movie theater is the first thing I actually built, and this is where Steve and Robin basically fall into this whole love story in the bathroom next door. And thinking about it, I actually should have included the bathroom scene here, but who cares? Anyway, basic build. I really do like the sign. And next door we have the jazzercise, which has probably one of my favorite clips from the show. I mean, come on. Like, for real, I actually thought that the dude was going to be an evil Russian, but he turned out to be a dance instructor. But anyway, if you haven't seen the show, you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, and why would you be watching this video? But anyway, we have the jazzercise, and I just wanted to give it a basic look. Teal tends to be a very retro color, so you'll just see I used it quite a bit in this build. And next door, we have some shop I really don't want to pay attention to. It's very basic, and I just wanted to put it there to fill in some space. For those of you who don't know me, and a lot of you know me pretty well, but anyway, I love records. Of course, I wanted to put a record store in here. It has a punk rock look with the color scheme, and also and we have some record racks in the very back if you want to pick up a vinyl for yourself. Now, this shop in the corner is a little whack, but I definitely think the angled wall and the clothing racks in the back definitely spice this up quite a bit. And next up, we have a shop, and honestly, I keep thinking in my head about Old Navy because, not gonna lie, this does look like Old Navy. So personally, this is a place I'd probably shop because I'm a cheap shopper. I mean, I guess not. I mean, I've bought Supreme socks, but anyway, we have some mannequins displayed in the front, and also some clothing which is on this little clearance bin probably as you come in. And last but not least, we have the Jcpenney, and please don't get mad at me because this is actually supposed to go on the first floor. As you see in this clip right here, right behind Hopper, there's Jcpenney. But I mean, I didn't really have space, and also I wanted to space out the color contrast in this build because, I don't know, I could have honestly swapped this with the girls store down below, but I didn't because I'm just a dumb person, I guess. But anyway, still pretty cool build. Jcpenney almost looks like a Gap, but on steroids. Last but not least, the Starcourt Mall sign from Minifigs.me, just slapped right in the middle there. Not supposed to go there from the show, but still, I had this piece. I figured, I mean, I want to put it somewhere. Where do I put it? So I just put it right there. So there you go, guys. That was the build. This took me a full week to build. Definitely not the funnest thing, but honestly, not gonna lie, at the same time, I did have quite a bit of fun making this. So if you guys enjoyed this video, comment down below and subscribe if you haven't. Also, you can stay updated to future content on my Instagram page. It's just my channel name, TD Bricks, and I will link that down below if you don't know how to read. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and like always, keep on building.